Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Onion Force. It is by Queen Bee Games. I was contacted by a developer recently and asked if I wanted to get a little early preview of the game, and that is what I've done. This is, as such, a very early demo. It may not necessarily be representative of the final product, so always keep that in mind because I have an early sneak peek of it. Normally I don't go into the options menu, but I'm going to go in there real fast to try to explain some things. If I go into here, you can see there's two different control schemes. I've been using the normal control scheme. I'm going to talk about the controls in a little bit. Volume and sound effects currently right now do not actually save between one play session and the next. So you have to bear that in mind if you happen to be playing on the demo here. I assume all these things will be fixed in due time. Also, in addition to that, just prior to recording, I accidentally hit new game instead of play, which means I have wiped out any progress I made, which, to be fair, I didn't make too much. So it's not a huge loss, but, you know, be forewarned that if you accidentally click new game, you will wipe out everything you've done in the world. Currently, anyway. So, what is this? It's a hybrid tower defense / action adventure game. Although, in my opinion, it leans a little bit more towards the tower defense than anything else. I'm not a huge, I don't clamor for tower defense stuff myself, but I do like to go out of my comfort zone from time to time, and especially when I see something that might be a diamond in the rough. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to go hit play right now, and I'll show you some of the game and talk about some of the things about it. First of all, this game is looking for votes on Steam Greenlight, and assuming that it gets the votes needed, it will be released on January the 7th. So just bear that in mind as we're going. And right now, the demo that I have is limited to just one location. There's going to be 6 locations in the final version of the game. And each one, I assume, if my math holds up, each one will probably have 5 locations like this one. So this is what we're constrained to right now. Let's go to the first location. In addition to that, there are 3 difficulty modes. However, it's my understanding that the purpose of the game, this game is an extremely difficult game. I have not gotten past the 2nd level, so that just goes to show you it's not for scrubs like me. It's not for casuals like me. The devs have said that they're probably going to lock off the medium and the hard difficulties, and you'll only be able to unlock them once you've gone through easy mode first, because the idea is you're supposed to gather equipment along the way that's going to help you actually in these other modes, and you really shouldn't jump into them right away. So that's why I'm going to stick to easy. And what I like to send. So we got 3 different classes. We've got a wizard, a bowman, and a warrior. Don't fret this too much. There isn't much difference between these guys. Like, they have different attacks and defenses and hit points and stuff. But, when I looked at bowman, I was like, oh, as I walk around, he'll be firing arrows. No. You still have to run into people in order for it to work. There's not a ranged versus a not ranged. It's basically all melee, from what I can tell. The other thing is too, and I missed this my first time through, there's an equip button here, which once you gather stuff from the world, you can actually equip up before you go into battle. It's hard to see this over here, but it is actually here. I think maybe they should have some kind of icon or something that makes this stand out a little bit more, because I did not see it at all. All I saw was the yes and no. I was looking up and down the screen like this and didn't realize I had equipment that I could equip before. I had mostly swords, which you'll see in a little bit. But I'm going to take the warrior because he's got the most hit points, and you can see how much experience you have versus what you need for next. Your experience only gathers when you successfully complete a level. So, yeah. The idea here is this is a very difficult game. So you're meant to die often, but if you manage to get through a level, then everything you have carries over to the next, including the equipment and stuff. So the idea is that you die, but you still progress forward. Your warrior and everything else and all your other characters start to level up, and then that then becomes a means for you to do the harder difficulty levels and whatnot, if you're really that much of a masochist. But let's take our warrior into battle with us. There are onions and stars. I'll explain those in a little bit. And here's our warrior. First things first, let's learn to move around. So it's simple, just click your screen, drag the mouse, and release. Now, don't let that fool you. It is not actually simple because, now normally, you know, something like this would be good for a tablet where you gotta like drag and let your guy do some running. Now you see he's gonna keep on running in that direction. He's like a pinball, right? He'll just keep pinballing off of things, and I'm not doing anything right now. And then in order to make him go somewhere, I gotta just click and drag again. You think to yourself, well, that's kind of a weird movement thing, but it might be, you know, it might be purposely weird because you can, you know, it makes it a little bit harder to deal with. The thing is, great, you can also use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out of the action, which is nice. Hold down the button with a bowman or wizard to shoot a ranged. Hold down what? Oh, see, it's, so apparently I can shoot a ranged weapon, but I did not, it said hold down a button, but I don't know what button it said to hold down. I think that's another piece of like feedback I give is like when you're given tool tips like that that are important, like they keep showing up in the right hand or left hand corner here, and there's other stuff going on, and it's hard to know that, hey, no, this is something you should read right now, especially when it explains onions and stuff. That just goes by and you're not quite catching it. So really, honestly, I feel like the game should automatically pause when it's giving you information like that, and it should be right in the center of the screen, like, hey, idiot, read this. This is important, you know, rather than just kind of being an afterthought up there. That's the king. Your main goal is to protect him from enemies, and that is quite difficult. The other thing I wanted to mention about the movement before we get into the battle here is, I don't know if you can see my mouse cursor in relation to the arrow that's moving around this guy. It does not match up at all. So it's not like a one-to-one thing. Like I feel like maybe there's some extra motion, like the my Windows, what is it, acceleration might be coming into play or something with the mouse cursor. I'm not sure. But I'm finding it very difficult to maneuver this with the mouse. It's like he doesn't quite go the direction that I want him to go, or that I think he's going to go when I click on it. So, and sometimes the arrow is inconsistent. You think it would go in the direction of which you're traveling. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it ends up over here, and you don't, and you end up going completely different. But more on that later. To combat enemies, simply run into them. Here comes a gel. So run into this guy. So you can see here he comes for me. I can just stand here actually and take him on like that. You see I do damage and he does damage to me. And that's the bars that you're seeing up there. And he also drops some coins. We'll come back over here. This is a build square. Run into it. See, I can't even read that. It goes by so fast. Here are a couple more gels, this time with the tower assist you. So basically you come over here to this build area, and you can build a tower. In this case, I only have the sniper hut unlocked, so we're going to build that. The game does not pause while you're in that screen, as you notice. Those guys kept on coming, so you got to be quick about it, or else you're going to really lose. And then we've got some more coming for us. Now, it seems like as I'm standing still, I'm healing up a little bit, which is good. But as you can see, I'm whiffing here, and this is par for the course. This is how much difficulty I've been having, where I just kind of whiff all the time. Oh, and you see I just lost. So they did, that little slime there did enough damage that I didn't, that flash that you saw there was me not getting the star for that. Now on easy mode you can only get 1 star. On all the other modes is where you get all the other stars from. The stars are what you use to upgrade your towers. You can upgrade your towers up to 5 stars, I believe. So we'll go on to the second level here. And I'll show you that in a minute. So we've got the warrior, right? You can see, oh, I've got 66 experience points because I completed that other one. If I go to equipment, I don't have anything because I didn't pick anything up. This level here, we can actually start picking up some equipment. I'm going to say yes to him. And I'm going to go next. You see it unlocked a tower for me, the medical tent, which is very useful. This is where I would go into this to heal up as we're going along. If your character loses hit points, goes to 0, then he's knocked out for a little bit and you have to select a different character, or you can just sit there on the menu and wait if you've got time. But eventually he'll recharge up, and we might see that in this level here. If I click on these, you'll see I get the upgrade, and it says you want to upgrade for 1 star and all that stuff, but I don't have a star to upgrade with. So that's the other thing to keep in mind, is as you're going along, you're supposed to be collecting stars so that you can then upgrade your towers and make life a little bit easier for you. All right. So we got the warrior in here. There's a little area down here that we're going to look at real fast. You see the thing there, but I'm going to put a medical tent down right now, and I'm going to try to put another thing over here. Sniper hut. That helps. Alright, now we're going to come down here and wait for these guys. Just right in the middle. They're going to be coming around. So, this is... Oh, here they come. Alright, do some crits there. Knock them around a bit. There we go. And as it says there, you get a multiplier within certain time frame. You can see up in the right hand corner there's a multiplier bar. If you keep hitting things within a certain time, you'll get that. Now once I go into this hut, there's one problem here with the movement. You can see that as you come out of it, you can bounce up and down again, just in that little section where the hut's at, which is a bit of a problem, right? Like when I come out of a hut, instead of just coming straight out like this, sometimes you'll just bounce up and down like this and really get kind of screwed as you're trying to move around. So it's you gotta keep that in mind as you're doing things. Oh, we got a heart there. That's good. It's the first time I've gotten a heart in the game, so maybe I'm doing better now that I'm actually recording. That would be a first. All right, and okay, then we got a bigger one coming. This, I have not gone past Wave 7. Wave 7 has been my undoing this whole time. I'm trying to get back into the medical tent here. We still got the star right now, but that might not last for very long. I just picked up an onion. I still don't know. I have not seen where you can trade the onions in. Apparently in between missions you can trade... Oh, see, now he knocked me right back into that medical tent. And now I'm not going to be able to get this star now. Yep, because even these little guys do a lot of damage. And you see I've got enough experience that my guy is leveled up. At least for now, temporarily anyway. There we go. It's the movement is, I think, the most frustrating part of it. Like I don't necessarily mind a game that's like, hey, we're gonna punish you, we're gonna make you really work for this. I think the part of the game that I'm not really enjoying that much is the movement. I think that's the one thing that is... they might have to go back to the drawing board on that one, to be fair. I mean, it would work if I was on a tablet. I don't think it's working so well with the mouse and keyboard, in my own personal opinion. But it could just be the way that I'm set up. I don't really know. I do have some hearts in stock. Actually, I have 2 hearts, so I can take one of those now. That'll heal me back up. That's good. Take some of this gold here. I'd like to get over and get another tower down to help me out with things. Gotta get back over here. Trying to get back to where you were is also a difficult process. You know, you see there, my arrow was completely different. Oh, and now I'm clicking outside the window. It's a little bit difficult. And all the times that I have lost has been mostly because of the movement. Just not being able to be very good with how things are moving. Oh, now he's down, so we gotta get the bowman out. And he'll be down recovering for a little bit, so we'll have to keep doing what we're doing here. Now, is there... what? Oh, I see. If I hold down... Oh, I see. That's how he does it. Alright. I figured there would be a way to do a range attack with this guy, but I just couldn't figure out what it was. You hold down the left mouse button. As you hold that down, he'll just keep firing in whatever direction you're pointing. See, that makes a lot more sense. So I could not figure out for the life of me what was going on there. So that makes him a lot more viable than the other guy, honestly. Oh, warrior. Come on out. Do your thing. Now, here's another potential problem here. You can see my king is getting killed. Yep, he's dead. So, we've lost this one. Which is pretty much wave 7 again. It's always that last wave that gets me. The one thing I want to note about that, where the king is there, one of the last playthroughs I did of this, the little slimes there were able to break through, and they broke through in such a way that I couldn't get through to the king to help him. Like my guy was too big to get through the little section of the wall that they were able to get through, and so I basically lost because I just couldn't get to the king to protect him at all. I just couldn't get through the wall, and you can't break your own wall. So there is some little things there, some bugs that I would say in the way that works sometimes. Now, did I get to keep any of that equipment that I picked up? Yep, I did. So we got a wood necklace and a wood short bow. These are for the bowman and for the lady, the wizard. I'm just going to have them equip those right now, and then I'm going to equip the copper longsword, which just gives me an attack of +1, which is fine. That's good enough for me right now. And I'm going to say yes to the warrior. I like the warrior, although the bowman was working pretty good. It's just, I kind of wish you could switch between the two instead of just having them die off like that, but whatever. I could try the wizard actually. Now let's do equipment, and let's say necklace. Yeah, let's do the wizard, because I haven't done the range attacks on the wizard yet. And we'll do, that's all good. And I'm just gonna stick to the sniper nests right now to try to help out a bit. Although they don't help out all that much, to be fair. There's a sniper hut there, and come over this way. And do one more there. Let's see if I can get these guys killed. Excellent. So now that I can do that, it's not... I'm starting to learn the game a little bit better here. Our sniper hut down. It goes in place right away. And I also have a heart still from the last playthrough. And we can come down here and see if I get some goodies. And we got another heart. That's good. Nice. Nice. That gives me a multiplier too, which is always good. Alright, she's I think her stamina is not good right now. So I can't do any firing with her stuff. Just have to kind of stand here. There we go, let's get the warrior in. Alright, they're down anyway, regardless. So maybe we're actually doing a lot better this time around than I did in the 5 or 6 times I played it off camera. So maybe it was a good idea. Maybe it was good that I started a new game by accident. Down there. Down there. There we go. Good. And yeah, we're good there right now. Come up this way. I don't think there's any other tower nests around or tower things that I can do. So I should probably just stay down here and get them as they come down this way. Go. The bowman in. Alright, I probably should have used my hearts there, but oh well. We're coming up to the terrible wave. Wave 7. I'm having this guy ready to go, and I'm trying not to hold down the button because I will use up my stamina there if I do. There we go. Now we can do it. go. You guys are dead. And see, that time there, I thought he was going to keep on walking that one way, and he went completely opposite way. That's what I've been running into with the control scheme. Control scheme's been tripping me up quite a bit. And we're at wave 7. Oh, where's my guy at? There he is. Using that heart like that, ended up throwing the game off. And I don't know why he's aiming down that way when the arrow's the other way, but there you go. Go, get the warrior out. Yeah, getting a bunch of hearts and stuff. Wow, there we go. It's the first time I've won on this particular map. You guys are lucky. You guys are really the thing that's getting me to actually be good at this game. Just recording for you. So I guess we go to level 3 and see what it looks like. We'll say easy, as always. And see, now our warrior is going to be level 2 permanently because I had the experience points there. We need 500 to get to the next level, or well, 475. Let's see, equipment. What did you pick up? You still have a copper longsword, nothing else, huh? But we got a copper hairpin, which is attack +6 for our wizard's lady, so she might be good to use. So let's do that. Let's go wizards. Let's go equip. Let's do that one, and say done there. Yes. And what do we got? We still got the same huts. Maybe I'll put a medical tent down too. We'll see. What is this? Oh, here's the trade for onions. Okay, so we finally unlocked that. What is this? Tornado. Power up or 2. I guess we'll try it out and see what it looks like. And that's all she wrote there. So let's do that. Alright, no more pussyfooting around. From here on out, the enemies will be attacking on their own accord. Use all I've showed you and trounce every last one. Good luck. Okay, let's put the sniper hut here. Put the medical tent, whoops, the medical tent here for me. And we'll put a sniper hut up this way. Yeah, if I had the points for it, I would. That is. If I had the points, I would do that. Go. Or the coins, I should say. Points. Still don't have enough. Okay. I only have 98 here. I need 100. Alright, how did I summon that tornado? I have no idea. I have no idea how I did that. I think it did it on its own. Go, warrior. Okay, yeah, the tornado seems to be going on its own. Alright. Yeah, you're going to explain something? I hope so, because I don't know what's going on here besides trying to survive. Alright. Let's get up here and get another tower down. Like so. Nope. See, I don't like that. I don't like how that... It's like you gotta find a good spot to put that where it's not gonna get in your way, but at the same time, everywhere it goes, it's in your way. Alright, new enemy approaching. Let's get into here as soon as we can. Probably should just use my hearts, but keep this going. Okay, these guys. They're up to. Oh, he just ran right by me. he's like, I see you standing there. I'm gonna just go right by you. Looks adorable though. Let's see. This is what's happening here. They're getting that little corner right there. they're getting through a little bit, and that's going to cause me problems because they're going to be able to sneak through that corner, and I'm not going to be able to. Orange Jubs, huh? Okay. Kind of wish there was a cancel for that healing tent. Just when you accidentally go into it. Yep, like that. Yeah, or you get knocked into it. Or you get knocked into it again. Alright, there looks like there's a sword. Oh, copper short sword. Okay, good. Oh, and my mouse has wandered all the way over to the corner here. Let's get over here. I want to get this tower down is what I want to do. And let's get another one over here. Okay, come on. Nope. Yep, see, they're getting in on that little corner there. Which is not ideal. Oh, and my mouse is out on the desktop. I feel like that's the only thing that really needs a good amount of redo is the control scheme. At least on, I don't know if they intend on doing this on a tablet or something, but at least on the PC it needs a little bit of work, I would say, for that control. Because it's not. I'm fighting the game. I feel like I'm fighting the game more than I'm fighting the controls more than I'm actually fighting the enemies in the game. Is what I feel like. Oh, and we're stuck in here again. Oh, come on, get me out of there. Nope, get me out of there. Oh, we got another victory. Wow, that's amazing. Still no stars though. I'm gonna have to redo some of these maps just to get stars if I can. It's gonna be really difficult. But let's see what the fourth level has. Since this is the first I've ever gotten, so we might as well see what's at stake here. So my warrior's level 3 now because I've been using them so much. What's your equipment look like? You have copper short sword, which is +6 attack. This is 1, right? Not 7, right? I think that's a 1. That might be 7, in which case I'm just downgrading this now. Copper longsword. You would think a longsword would do more damage though. So maybe that is 7 instead of, I don't know. And the font is, I think that's a 7. We'll see. I thought it was 1, but it looks like more like it would be a 7 now. So we'll do that. Take the warrior. And now we got a bomb tower. Excellent. Don't have any stars. Upgrade them though. And we'll pick another tornado. Why not? That was helping out a little bit. Just pushing the enemies back a bit. Oh, and it's raining. Let's get the sniper hut here. And we'll get a bomb tower there. And I don't have enough for anything else. Okay. That's kind of what I thought. So what does the rain do? Oh, it makes them faster and me slower, maybe? I don't know what it does. It might have just said what it did and I didn't see it. Also, that idea that you can't get a star unless it's like, oh, you might see lightning. Ew. Well, that answers that question. Alright, we'll come up here and we'll get another sniper hut going for us. If you get hit by lightning, you will probably die. Yeah, I would imagine so. Let's get this here. if I can get a medical tent up here. Nope. I don't have enough, I don't think, for that. So my guy's gonna die. Much you can do about it. Yeah, there's not much I can do about anything right now because I am very low on health. Let's get the medical tent right now. There we go. Now I'm stuck here while these guys go running by. There we go. Oh, a new enemy is approaching and our king is open to lots of attack right now. I can get over here and get another tower down, maybe? Or let's just stand in front of these guys. Oh, and I'm stuck now. Crap! Crap! Get me out of here. There we go. Yeah, they're gonna get in there quite easily. Or not. Come on. There we go. Oof. My commentary, not the best in the world right now because I am totally focused on trying to do things here. Also trying to be. I'm trying to show off the. It's hard when you try to when you do previews of games. It's very hard to show off a game that is this difficult because you want to show all the things the game has to offer. At the same time, you can't make it to the end of the game. You can't show those things off. Steel ring, eh? You're weak against bombs. Well, it's a good thing I made that bomb turret then. See if I can get over here and do some more damage. Okay. And they're getting knocked back by the bombs, which is good. Nice! We got a victory! I should never have gotten that victory, but apparently I did. It was just everything was against me there. Actually, not so bad now. This is crazy pants. I went from being just absolutely horrendously bad to suddenly being somewhat decent, and it's all been just this play session. This has been the first I've gotten after the couple days I've been playing this. But let's see. Let's just take a quick peek at this one and see what this one has to offer. What else do we have there? 6 and 7. Short sword, long sword, wood broadsword. Is that? Yeah. Why would that be that one too? Oh no. I'll get rid of that, I guess. So I have some room here. And we got a bunch of copper rings. What copper ring and then steel ring. There's a steel ring there, so let's get rid of that. And get rid of that. Anything that's not up to snuff here, so we have some room. There we go. You know, I haven't been using my wizard at all, or my bowman, for that case. And do that. Energy ball. Alright, let's see what energy ball is. Emit is mysterious, slow-moving ball of energy, can hit the same enemy multiple times. Okay, cool. Sure. Used up all my onions for that, but hopefully it'll be worth it. Something's not right. Let's put a sniper hut down. And we'll put another sniper hut down there. Where do we gotta go at? Oh, that's going out too. Not the greatest. I lost my place there. We'll do bomb tower here. And I'll put a... No, I can't put anything there. I've used up all my stuff for the moment. These guys are going wickedly fast. I think that's probably what's afoot right now. Something dangerous is here. Lucky. Oh, I got extra drops there. Oh, there's a chest over there too. I'm just noticing. Take that. Give me an onion. Oh, and let me get back through here. Alright, that guy died. That's good. Stand in this guy's way. Alright, I need to get up in there, please. Let's get another bomb tower. And I need health desperately. I don't have a heart here. Let the towers do as much damage as they can. A boulder. I guess I gotta get out of the way of it? Question mark? Well, I'll be in the medical tent here for a little bit. Don't mind me, I'll be in my bunk. Okay. It's Beholder. We're screwed. I have to fight Beholders? What are we in, D&D? I don't see it, but I guess it's still a ways off. Probably wave 7, I bet. The infamous wave 7, where all hell breaks loose. Jump in a medical tent and fight with all your strength. Oh. Okay. Oh boy. The music has changed. This is not good. Let's jump in the medical tent. This is not good at all. Is that the Beholder right there? Yeah, that certainly looks like one. Although I was expecting more eyes than that. To be fair. Wow. Okay, this does not go well. Why am I not hitting anybody? Oh yeah, that's terrible. That's not good at all. Jeez Louise. I didn't even have a chance. Not a chance. That is the game I've been playing for the last couple days. Let's steamroll right over you at level wave 7 there. But I think that's been a good look at Onion Force. It is by Queen Bee Games. It is currently on Steam green light, looking for some votes. If it gets the votes that it needs, it will be released on Steam January the 7th. It's looking like it will have 30 levels, 3 difficulties as we showed earlier, 6 over 6 locations with the weather effects, which we kind of saw there with the lightning. All the links, as always, will be down in the description. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.